Hello. Today I'm in AMS station and I'm gonna meet a couple people. Hopefully they gonna help me in my assignment this week. So let's do it. Good morning, sir.
Hi.
I'm Ayid, EQ student. So just please, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Matt Davidson. I'm a paramedic here at Madison County EMS.
Good to see you. Basically, I'm just gonna ask you one question. That would be with the strength points and weakness points that you feel in your agency, and let's get started with the positive point, like strength points.
Okay. I think Madison County EMS has a lot of strengths. Um, One of those strengths being, as you can see in our facilities, we have very nice facilities. We have nice equipment, nice ambulances. As far as equipment goes, we're very progressive. We have video laryngoscopes, things of that nature that a lot of other services aren't as fortunate as us to have. Um, Other strengths here, I think we have very strong administration. We have great leaders at the top, very experienced paramedics who want nothing but the best for the service. I think that makes us one of the best services around. So I think that's one of our biggest strengths.
All right. What about the weakness points that you feel in your?
Every service has weaknesses. I think one of our biggest ones is our protocols, in my personal opinion. Our protocols are somewhat stuck in the past. Like, for instance, we carried Dilaudid and morphine. Those are only our two pain medications.
Understand. Yeah.
I think we're the only service I know of that carries Dilaudid. A lot of services now are moving to ketamine and fentanyl, things such as that. So I think our protocols are a little bit behind.
Do you think there is some strategy that you feel make the weakness points better?
Um, it's really just looking at evidence-based medicine. Um, I think that's what we should base all of our practices on. In the past, it's been a lot of, I think this will work, so let's go ahead and do it, and EMS in general. So I think that's our biggest thing to do, is just start basing our stuff off evidence-based medicine. So.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
No problem.
Good morning, sir. I'm Ayid, AQ student. My major EMS. Can you please just introduce yourself?
My name is Brandon Campbell. I'm a EMT here at Madison County EMS.
All right, Mike. Nice to meet you. There is just basically one question I'm gonna ask you. It's with the strength points and weakness points in your agency, and let's get started with the positive points, like strength points.
Strongest point of this agency, for me, would have to be the support system we have with our administration. They always have your back. In more ways than one, more ways than just being there. I mean, anytime you have any questions, you can approach them. They're very approachable. They provide the top-notch equipment that we can afford, and we're very lucky to have some of the agencies that we have here that help us acquire some of the equipment. But being able to get that equipment, being able to always have the training to use that equipment properly, and if we feel like we're uncomfortable with the situation, being able to approach our commanders or anything like that. It's just a really good support system here.
So, what about the facilities do you have in your agency?
Pardon me?
The facilities in your agency that you have.
All the facilities are wonderful. This is one of our newer stations, and then we just have a brand new station built in Berea. Everything is absolutely top notch.
All right. So, what about the weakness points? Every agency they have weakness points.
Our weakest point would probably have to be some of our protocols. And some things I feel like we're behind other agencies and behind the state curve. But every agency has their protocols. Every agency has a reason for those protocols. I feel like in some things we're not as advanced as we could be, maybe a little bit behind the curve. But EMS is always changing, it's always evolving. So it's going to always be hard to stay on top of it and stay ahead of the curve in the 21st century when everything's changing every day with technology and new medicines and new techniques. And
Understood, get that. So, do you think there is some strategies or plans that make the weakness points better?
I think maybe getting some fresher ideas. Not saying that our medical direction is bad. Our medical direction, he's been here for over 20 years. He just recently won Medical Director of the Year for Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
What we do works, saves lives every day. But there are some things, some certain protocols, some certain medications that we could probably carry that maybe provide greater care to the citizens that we care for on a daily basis.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Campbell. I appreciate your time.
No problem, thank you.
Hello, sir. I'm Aid. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Ian Patterson, paramedic.
Nice to meet you in person. I'm a QU student. All right. Always AMC worker coming there, no problem. So just gonna ask you one question. That will be about the strength points and weakness point in your agency. Let's get started with the positive points, like strength point.
Strengths. We're lucky enough to have the benefits of CSEP here. So we're able to get a lot of grants and a lot of money to get new equipment. Like we have Lucases on every truck. We have power load systems. We're really lucky to have EKU right next door. It creates a great pipeline of very well educated paramedics. We're lucky enough to have incredible facilities and always updated trucks.
Mm-hmm. So, what about the weakness points?
Weakness points.
Yeah.
Some of these things you get used to. We still use 10 codes, which can seem kind of silly when you first come in and join,
Mm-hmm.
or can cause confusion sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We run all ALS trucks, which I think they really like it here, but I think it could be improved upon if we did some BLS only trucks for transfers and even low acuity calls. We could probably be a little more progressive in our protocols.
All right.
That would probably help.
So, do you think there is some strategies or plans that make the weakness points better?
There's always an exchange. There's risks and liabilities with looking to change these things. Like with the 10 codes, they don't want to expose any data that may lead to HIPAA violations.
Mm-hmm.
And with the progressiveness, they want to make sure they have a strong fundamental base in the research before they add anything to the protocols. Sometimes they're just not willing to go as much out on that limb as others would be for things like TXA.
I understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Yep.
And you guys lucky you have good agency. Thank you.
Thank you.